I think is this the other side of quarters, RJ?
No, this is semis,
This is
my man.
semis, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
This is winners semifinals. We've got Wraith, the champion of Spectrum and Kingdom this week, going out against Vivi from New York.
Yeah, Vivi. You know, if you frequent the House of 3000 streams on Wednesdays, you're definitely familiar with him. A Lucario player, also playing a little bit of Incineroar, so really likes Pokemon.
Yeah, he used Incineroar in his last game against Mr. Professor. Won that pretty clean.
So, like, you know, to my knowledge, I can't really speak for how this matchup goes. Didn't these two just play on recently?
Did it?
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of Unknown and Vivi from Xeno this Wednesday, but...
Wraith was at Xeno too, so it's very possible that they could have played.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how this works out here. So, I don't know. So I don't know a whole lot about what Lucario does in this game. Like, he's kind of a... Lucario's already kind of a niche character to begin with. It was great.
Gets a call out.
Yeah, that was a great frame trap right there. Because either roll into the grenade and get hit by it, or roll in the snake and get up tilted. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd rather take the grenade at 90 than freaking out of that up tilt.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, because the one thing that Lucario lost, I think it was in the 2.0 patch, is that you can't Aura Sphere cancel anymore. Like, you can't do Aura Sphere cancel like up smash or any of that stuff anymore, to my knowledge.
Yeah, we were all cheering for Clune last set against Wraith, but because that could have been a huge potential upset, which would have definitely been a bracket buster.
Oh yeah, that would have been weird. All right, so let's see how this works out here. Vivi treading water right now.
Yeah, he needs to get this kill early before he gets any more percent on him.
And that's where I feel like there's always those like.
And that's a kill. That was
okay. So that still works. I guess Aura Sphere up smash doesn't work anymore, but Aura Sphere jump back air looks like it still confirms the same.
Yeah, now this is... I can almost go far enough to say this is... If Snake didn't have up tilt, I would go far enough to say this is even, because he could literally... he could kill him almost now.
Yeah, that's kind of... Again, that's always the game you play against Lucario, is like you try to get him before you get got.
Yeah.
Like, he gets the... Oh, there we go.
Jumps right into it. I guess he didn't see he left it over there. One of the big things of playing Snake is knowing where that C4 is at.
Wraith is very clever with his C4 placement, especially on this stage. If you notice, he tries to, when he's on the platforms, lay the C4 like right where the black meets the green on the platforms, so making it kind of a hard for you to see visually.
And one of the big things here is even max Aura Sphere, if Jaleel just throws a grenade into that max Aura Sphere, it just trades it. The Aura Sphere just disappears.
True, yeah.
So that's a big problem, because that's a big kill move that he can just kind of use to deal with Snake, but not really, because he can just get out of it.
Yeah, and the big body of Snake proven to be the bugaboo here for Vivi. He's having a hard time securing these stocks at an early enough percent.
Yeah, he's not taking advantage of... Well, he can right now because he doesn't have it, but he didn't take advantage of the aura to land some early kills on Jaleel on that very... Wraith on that very first stock. Catches him with the C4 again. He's like, you're going to jump right now? Bye-bye.
Wow. And a 2-stock coming out from Wraith to start. Like I said, your game plan against Lucario is simple. Like, kill him before he can kill you with Rage. Like, it's pretty simple stuff at that point. But, and I feel like Snake's one of the better characters at doing that, just because, you know... you're going to be constantly trading with them, like regardless of whether you're in the lead or not.
Chris, just to clarify, me and Gons have only faced at a DNA one time, and that was the very first ever DNA. Since then, he has not outplaced me at a DNA. He beat me at that one, but he hasn't really been to... We haven't really clashed too much.
The more you know.
So
yeah, I feel like you guys...
I saw it in the chat. He's like, DM has never beat... Gons never beat DM at DNA.
Yeah, you guys don't usually come like to the same ones.
Yeah, and the one he did come to, the two that I won, he wasn't at one of them, and the other one he lost to Odyssey and Jack. So anyway, getting right back in. He apparently Vivi was comfortable with something because he's good enough doing the run back.
Yeah, I feel like Incineroar Snake on paper doesn't sound like too great, and I feel like he's probably just going with the comfort pick at this point.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think the stage. I figured the stage would switch, but I don't. Again, like you, I don't really know too much of what Lucario is comfortable with versus what he's not comfortable with.
Yeah, I feel like the more space he has to work with, the better. And I feel like the buy platforms, like, at least like give him a fighting chance or something. I don't know.
Yeah, what I know about Lucario is Vivi can corner people, but it's hard to corner Snake because you corner Snake, you both explode, and the neutral gets reset.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Snake's all or nothingness really does kind of come into play against certain characters. This is, I'd say, like, you know, neutral's probably fine. Oh, God.
Oh, that would have shield. That was a great roll by Wraith because that would have shield broke had he not. And then he would have been dead for 100% certainty.
Snake by the Aura Sphere once again, but it's not dying just yet. Trying to read a roll. And the Force Palm. No hesitation.
Absolutely explodes to Force Palm. Snake being a dark fighting type character.
Times more effective. Got the paralyze.
Is it paralyze?
Yeah, it does paralyze.
Oh, interesting. Pokemon knowledge, folks.
All right, so now comes the fun part, playing against Lucario when it's
at Lucario's who is at 100%.
Yeah, and you're in a stock deficit. So now Vivi doesn't really have to do much of anything except die, I guess.
Jump into C4. Why not?
Yeah, again, the C4 usage from Wraith has been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he's gotten them, almost all of them. I don't know if it's been great recognition from Wraith or if Vivi's just not recognizing it very well.
Yeah, it is a lot to take in, especially when you're not comfortable fighting Snake.
Yeah, if you don't fight a lot of snakes, which I'm not 100% sure New York has in surplus.
Jeez, not any that I feel like make the big splash.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Snake is a very used character in New York. They're more like Palu.
Yeah,
Palu,
it's weird.
Palu. Did I mention Palu? I don't know if I did. Their PR almost has 7 of them. It's kind of retarded.
I think it's 5 or something.
It's a lot.
Technically 15.
It's too many.
All right, so Wraith has at least got himself within arm's reach right now. That's all you need to do.
Oh, that almost killed an 80. Oh, God almighty. That up tilt is stupid.
I'm curious if Lucario still technically is on heavyweight in this game, because I know
I don't think so, because he's been dying kind of early to that.
Yeah, because I know in Smash 4 he was like the last spot before the weight classes changed. He was the very last character in heavyweight, and then came Mario and Corrin.
All right, that C4 is. Oh, okay. He didn't run into it. I thought he was going to be aggressive and try to run in, but Wraith would have gotten him off stage with that C4.
Ooh, goes for
I don't know how he got out of that. But that's just gonna be it.
Did Vivi just go for the glasses push, but he's not wearing glasses?
I think so.
That's crazy. That's really funny.
Force Palm, nowhere close to killing. Oh. Without this aura and rage, Lucario just does not have that potent kill power. Back air at 180 though, that is gonna do it. We got a dead even game so far, so this is pretty close.
Yeah, Vivi's at least keeping it close. That's the important part here. Let's see how he gets off the ledge here. Able to get off relatively unscathed.
Wraith is favored to win this event. He's the champion of the last 2 weeklies. He's looking to make it a third, so that's not the best showing at Xeno, but it doesn't really matter because he got the previous 2 wins.
Bread's bread.
Bread is bread.
See how things work out here. Ooh,
okay.
Oh,
up tilt. First usage of up tilt I've seen from Lucario.
Yeah, Lucario's up tilt's still a really good move. It has good range around him.
Oh, misses the get up grab.
Yeah, and there we go. Grenades doing what they do best. Interrupt your combos.
Yeah, being that pluck frame 1 pluck gets you out of trouble.
Ooh, that could have been really dangerous if he called out
absolutely.
The landing.
Oh, weird usage of Nikita there. Oh, almost calls him out of the roll.
Word?
And Vivi, I think that might have been bad DI. It looked like he had control over his character. I don't think that should have killed. I think
that DI looked a little rough on the part of Wraith right there. So.
Anyway, we will be going to a game 3 for another. I guess I can call this an upset because I don't know if Vivi is on the New York PR or not.
He is not, but Vivi usually is placing within the 5th and 7th range at Xeno, so he's not a bad player.
No, he's a great player. I've always liked Vivi's work as a Lucario main. His cancels are sick.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad he's not dungeoning himself off as a solo main. He understands. It's all right, there's a lot of characters in this game. I might as well use more than one of them.
Yeah, I find it a little interesting that he's his counter pick character is a character that, in my opinion, has more weaknesses than Lucario.
Yeah, he just likes Pokemon.
Yeah, I respect that. I mean,
can't fault him.
Figured he'd pick up Pokemon Trainer then. That character's really good at covering matchups.
I don't think Pokemon Trainer has enough fur on him, but ooh, that's something that kind of throws me off about Lucario is that his counter has actually changed now. It doesn't have that freeze frame effect, and then you get control over where you go. It's almost instant. You still get the controls. I mean, the startups a lot quicker.
So how do you feel about Wraith's counter pick here, going to Final Destination?
I think it's really good because I feel like where he's been getting his money on killing Vivi is on landing, because Lucario doesn't look like he has great options to land with except for just V reverse aura sphering, and even then you can position yourself well to get out of the range of that. And I feel like taking away those platforms is going to do
Force palm is curtains. Sends him flying. And Vivi, I think this is the first lead he's had in this game.
He had a lead in the last game for
did
a
he?
little bit. Yeah, he took the first stock in the last game.
Okay.
So it looks like Aura Sphere and Force Bomb is also a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, he's off stage. Bad position for Snake, but Lucario doesn't really have great off stage tools.
Lucario at the ledge isn't as like crazy potent as he was in Smash.
Wraith does not get the read that time for the kill option. Literally a constant 50-50 here. Oh, and he calls out the spot dodge! Kills him at 56%. He is up a full stock in game 3.
Yeah, this is exactly where you don't want to be against Lucario.
Yeah, you do not want to be down because now even once he starts racking up percent on the second stock, he's in even more danger.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he has to play this one pretty close to the vest if he wants to win it.
Yeah, Wraith is not prone to Wraith is prone to comebacks though. In one of the sets against the Great Gonzalez at Spectrum, he was actually down 2 full stocks and won the game. So this is far from over.
Right now, Vivi just opting to kind of sit back.
Yeah, he's playing. What I like about this is he's playing the same way as when he didn't have a lead.
Yeah,
he's just playing safe. He's playing cautious. He's waiting his turn. Being careful around Snake's options because Lord knows he's got tons of them.
Yeah, look at that, already at 90% on the docket right now.
Hard counter. Oh, and he does take that stock. Just like I said, this is far from over.
It's doable. He's gonna have to play this one pretty close to the vest. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Back air, no aura. Otherwise, that would have been absolute curtains for Wraith.
All right, that should
50%
right there.
He is not close. He is close. Already at 72%. This is a close set. C4 almost takes him off the top.
Oh,
back
man.
air, and Wraith does not get the DI, and Vivi with the upset beating Wraith 2-1. Advancing to winners finals.
Yeah, looks like that back air caught him for a loop right there.
Dude, wouldn't you guys have your phone like on with the volume on?
Nope. Chat. For chat.
Because I 100% hear like the cast after. I'm like, I thought I was having an aneurysm because I'm sitting.
I mean, you still could be.